Jimmy Fallon welcomes Pharrell Williams. NBC Tonight.
There was a string of unsolved rapes 15 years ago. Another woman was taken. It could be the original offender. I don't know what I missed, but I am not missing anything this time.
Chicago PD, new next Wednesday on NBC and Peacock.
Her stepfather abused her. We have a problem. The perp's the federal judge.
He's not going down without a fight.
Then let's give him one.
Well, good luck, because you're going to need it.
Law and Order SVU, Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
And once again tonight, we are tracking Hurricane Milton as it unleashes strong winds, a powerful storm surge, and street flooding all across the state of Florida. It is now down to a Category 1 hurricane at this point, but plenty of rain and strong wind are on the way as the hurricane moves east at this point towards the Atlantic. Here's a live look from 4 cameras in Florida, from Key West to Fort Myers and St. Petersburg and Tampa, where they're driving right now to check out some of this damage. You can see it is much calmer at this point on the Gulf Coast side. And here's what it looked like earlier tonight in Tampa. So far, nearly 2 million people in Florida are without power, and tornadoes in St. Lucie are being blamed for several deaths. Flash flood emergencies are still in effect. We have live team coverage tonight of this storm, beginning with our meteorologist, David Bigger, who has been tracking all of this from the beginning. David.
Yeah, and Colleen, here's what it looks like right now. This is Milton on the satellite and radar combined. You can see that this is already past the halfway point on the Florida Peninsula, working its way back out toward the Atlantic. The rain is still continuing through parts of Tampa, but it's about to let up right now. Same with Sarasota, which is right about where the landfall of the storm happened. I wanted to show you a couple of observation sites we have around the area. We're still looking at wind gusts above the 40 to 50 mile per hour mark around Tampa, Punta Gorda, around Sebring, around Okeechobee, and even around Vero Beach, 64 mile per hour gusts. We used to have an observation site around Sarasota, but that reported a wind gust of 102 miles an hour as the storm was making landfall and then stopped working. As we continue to move farther toward the east coast of Florida, where the storm is right now, you can see a lot of these observation sites reporting wind gusts in the 50 to 60 mile per hour range. We also had an observation site in the Daytona Beach area, but that one has also gone offline, possibly because of the wind. Right now, as Colleen was mentioning, it's a Category 1 storm. Wind speeds 90 miles an hour, still producing a ton of rainfall. Some areas around Tampa saw 10 to 15 inches of rain, and we're still seeing more rainfall across the state. It will eventually exit the coastline as we get into early tomorrow morning as a Category 1 storm before heading off into the Atlantic before eventually weakening. That's the latest on Milton. I'll send it back to you, Colleen.
All right, David, thank you. All across the state of Florida, a lot of the damage has already been done. Our Robert Kovacic joins us live in studio right now with more on the devastation left behind by this hurricane. Robert.
Colleen, and as we talk, what you are looking at here behind me is live wall-to-wall coverage from our NBC affiliate in Tampa, even though it is 2 a.m. there. Just to give you an idea of the magnitude of the storm and the help that is needed nationwide, just consider the state of California alone. Our Office of Emergency Services deploying over 350 firefighters, including first responders from LA City and LA County, some already in place to help in the aftermath of Hurricane Helene. The Orange County Fire Authority Urban Search and Rescue Team has added more to their ranks, now close to 70 on the ground, and that includes canine teams. They were used to detect human remains after Helene. They will now do the same after Milton. Milton made landfall tonight, bringing with it the devastation predicted. The torrential rain, the fierce wind, and the flooding. But this Category 3 hurricane spawned tornado after tornado, like one touching down in Palm Beach County. And live tonight on NBC News Now, the sheriff of St. Lucie confirming the tornado that touched down there was deadly.
We've heard reports that some people have died because of the tornado that touched down in St. Lucie. Do you have any more information about what's happened there?
Yeah, so currently, right now, we're in 100% rescue mode. Our deputies are out there going through this neighborhood that was just devastated by these multiple tornadoes that touched down in such a short period of time. Governor DeSantis has already reached out. He sent the National Guard, which is here on scene, as well as our partner from Jimmy Petronas. There's a search